Yeah.
is
I mean, maybe you're
got a lot of
put it in the
flour
microwave
on
or
your
something to
absolutely
warm it up
clean
so it
counter.
feels like warm. I don't
I've
know.
wiped this counter
It is
down
pretty
so
good.
many times today,
This is nice, isn't it?
but
You know,
it's
it really gives us just the right amount for both of us.
really
Yeah.
clean.
Yeah, a good amount.
It's good.
That's fun.
And
It's fun to make
I
it.
wasn't
Can I do this on
How
a
that
mat
popcorn
instead?
popped, but
How it popped. It
uh,
wasn't done all the way.
maybe.
Or...
I don't think it popped right.
No.
that side seems less likely to stick to the counter.
What else you got?
In this case,
Oh,
because
that was it, right?
this dough was so wet yesterday,
The bowl.
flour is kind of your friend. You want to keep picking it up,
Here. Oh, right here.
and in order to achieve roundness when you're done, you want to keep doing like a quarter turn
How do you pop it?
of the dough as you're rolling it out.
See, that one shoots. Popcorn.
Now I was worried about this dough, but it's rolling beautifully for me.
It's good.
Uh-huh. It's I'll sprinkle a little more here. It doesn't really have any cracks in it that aren't mending themselves as it gets rolled out.
So what do you do? You put it in there?
Yeah.
I kind of maybe will flip it once or twice before I get it up to full size. And just use your eyes
Yeah.
to kind of
Pain in the ass.
figure out
Oh, and you just put it in the microwave, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so easy.
the size of the pie dish.
That's awesome.
That looks pretty round. And I don't know if you can see these, but these are the little butter flecks that I was telling you about yesterday. Usually they're more prominent, but I suspect because it was warm, the butter got a little bit more melty. But sometimes the dough will
3 minutes? How long does
look
it usually
absolutely like it's speckled
Mm-hmm.
with
take?
them.
That'll be good.
Now to get it into the pie dish,
I've read
the
that.
best way to do it
Yeah, this is shoot popcorn.
is
This
pick
looks
it up,
It's supposed to be good.
roll it around the
Popcorn
pin.
won't stick in your teeth.
It can drape down a little bit
On the right. Won't stick in your teeth.
and try to get it in the dish.
Try it. You know, they had
And that was a
flavors
pretty good
now, too.
move.
They had, like,
I didn't develop any
a sour
holes
cream one, an onion one.
for my fingernails or anything, so that's good.
What if you get a hole?
If you get a hole, you could take a little bit off of here
Where did we put it?
and maybe moisten your finger a little bit. And if you have a hole in the bottom crust, just patch it. Nobody's ever going to see it because it's on the bottom.
Is this a one shot only? Like, what if you totally screw it up? Can you mold it back together? No, right? You gotta get it. This is one shot.
Yeah, you should try to
To do it in one shot.
do it in one shot. Now we have the cherries. And as you can see,
More than 4 cups.
there's quite a bit of juice in them.
A 4-cup measuring cup filled up all the way.
Yep. So what
How long did this dough sit out for? 10 minutes?
Popcorn setting.
Yeah.
How long did the dough sit out for? About 10 minutes, right? Like, you're not, this didn't need to reach room temperature.
No. No, you want to work with it pretty quickly while it's still
Oh, look, it's
cold.
popping. Hear it?
I don't think we're going to need quite all the juice,
No, I don't think it is. I don't
so
think
I'm
we
going
get
to
enough
just
time
use
to
my
cook.
judgment
Get more.
and pour off some,
That'll be good.
and that looks pretty good. When you can see,
That done.
I'm going to do a little bit more. When you can see more cherries
It's going. Hear it?
sticking up, like that's pretty good. You know, the cherries shouldn't be submerged. They should be,
You don't think
you should see more cherries than juice. And if for any reason I decide that's not enough juice, I can pour a little bit more back in.
Get down.
Okay? So now we need a cup of sugar.
More cherry.
Put it back in. Now that I got it soft.
A cup of sugar.
A cup of sugar. Oh, he's.
Want Melody to help you?
Nah,
Yeah, here.
I'll get it.
Let me get it.
I have somewhat shaky hands. Here goes the sugar.
5, 4,
And then
2, 1. Happy New Year!
quarter cup of cornstarch.
A quarter cup.
Quarter cup. And
Smells good.
that's pretty close. We're going like that.
Oh, and you melt the butter.
Yeah, it's
And
not much butter, but that's enough.
It'll be good.
a pinch of salt.
I don't know.
What's
Oh,
a
I think it's
pinch?
good.
A little small amount, maybe
Oh, yeah.
a half to a quarter of a teaspoon. Just a pinch.
That's good.
That's what the recipe
Oh,
says,
and
you
then
know.
shake
Just
them up.
and
What do you mean, shake
this is
them
the almond extract I told you
You
about.
don't shake it. In your bowl.
You can smell it.
Can I smell it?
Oh yeah.
Smells good.
Ooh.
It just adds a nice little
That's nice.
zhuzh of flavor. And just a little goes a long way.
How much was that?
That was probably about half a teaspoon.
Smell. Do you like
Now
it?
we've got to mix this in,
That's good.
stir it all together.
Right?
I'm leaving these a little juicy
I like it.
because I don't
It's nice
want a
and warm.
jelly pie.
Right?
Here it is, over here.
Which,
You have
if
some.
you put a little too much cornstarch in,
It's good.
that can happen.
Oh, very good. You don't like this?
And I still might take a little tiny bit of that liquid off. Stay in there,
It's
cherries.
flavor. It's okay. You don't like it?
I didn't care for it very much, no.
There's some good buttery pieces
Okay.
in there. Get those pieces.
Counter, you can always clean it up afterwards. That's what the scraper is for.
Mm.
It's one of the best kitchen tools around.
Do you need extra, like more flour than normal? Because the dough was
A little
wetter?
bit. I'm being
Like you can be more generous.
very generous with the flour. I don't normally sprinkle it on top, but the dough is rolling out beautifully for
Really?
me. Even though
It was wet.
it was wet yesterday. Like I said,
Never failed.
never fails.
Never failed.
Mel, to keep the dough round,
Mhm.
you should be turning it and kind of keeping your eyeball on it. There's a little
Mm.
fleck of something in there. We'll get rid of it. Keep it round. And when you see, there's the little butter flecks that I was
Oh,
telling
the
you
little
about.
white spots?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, I want to get it kind of the same size as the first
That's a good one.
crust. Not that we're going to put a solid crust on it, but we're going to cut strips that are going to connect up. So at this
Mine would be,
point,
Doc.
I'm going to dump in the cherries and juice.
It smells delicious. Is that the almond extract? I feel like
Yeah,
I
that's
smell
what you're smelling.
it. Ooh, it smells good.
And they kind of come up to the rim of the pie, which is a good sign. There's enough in there. And now I need a stick of butter.
This can be salted.
Yeah, this can be salted. And we're gonna cut about... Sorry, I don't mean to seem like I'm rushing, but
You gotta work quick.
at this stage of the game, working rapidly is kind of essential.
Important. Cause is it like the longer you let it sit, the
Yeah.
pie dough?
Oh, dummy.
Want me to get a knife?
Yeah, get another one. So we're just gonna cut about 5 or 6 chunks of butter. Okay, they don't all have to be huge. And we're going to dot the pie with them.
Oh, yum.
And during the baking, they'll melt. And I guess somehow they mix in with the cornstarch and the sugar. You know, there's not a lot of ingredients in here. Just, you know, sugar, cornstarch, a little bit of salt. I didn't leave anything out. It doesn't get any additional flour in the cherries. So, move that one over. I just...
What is this, about a half a stick?
Yeah, maybe 3 tablespoons. Yeah, just about 3 tablespoons. Okay, so we're ready now. I have a little tool, and I'm gonna cut off the ends. And can you put that over there? And also we're going to get rid of this and bring the pie dish forward so that we can work with it. And I'm going to go and cut strips that are about maybe... How wide are those? An inch?
Yeah.
Inch and a half.
Inch and a quarter, inch and a quarter, I think. Okay. If they're not precise, it's not going to make a whole hell of a beans difference.
That's a cool tool.
It came from Williams Sonoma.
Really?
But you can probably get one online. I don't think it's, you know, a difficult thing to find. That should be enough strips. I probably won't even use all of them. So you're going to take the longest one. Oh, please hold together for me. Put it right in the middle of the pie. And let it hang over. And then you're going to do 2 more. Boy, I made that one strip awfully fat, didn't I? You're going to do 2 more this way, working from the longer kind of to the shorter. And this dough is very soft at this point. And then you're going to take... And let's go over this way. You're gonna, my hands are shaking. That way, this one comes back. Oh, come on. All right. It's not gonna cooperate with me. All right, there's your first row. Oh, we got 3 unders. Oh, well.
What are you supposed to have?
You're supposed to weave them a little bit. I'm going to straighten this one out. And, all right.
Want me to lift one up?
No, I'm trying to figure this out. That one goes over. So this one then would go back like this. And you would lay, that's not right. These two go back. This one goes down. This won't be the prettiest one you ever saw.
It'll be good.
There we go.
Oh, that is pretty though.
You get the idea. Each row should
Yeah.
be the opposite of the one before it.
Yeah.
And maybe push them into shape a little bit here.
Cool.
Oh, that is cool.
And then,
Now lift the center one, right?
yeah, now lift the center one.
Mm.
And, oh boy, this is soft.
Because it's warm.
Because it's warm, yeah.
Oh.
It's warm in this, you know.
Or does it go back to the water content?
No, it's warm. It's more that it's warm now. Okay, this one goes down. And last one we're gonna do,
The sides go
the
up.
two sides go up and they don't have to go up all that far. Okay,
Oh, that looks so pretty.
and there we go.
Oh,
Now,
it's so pretty.
Do you always do the lattice with cherry? Always? What if you don't?
cherry is a pie that almost calls for it because there's so much juice and you want plenty of vent holes for that juice to,
I see.
you know, escape.
Got it.
We'll just patch this up here. There we go. Now, to handle the edges, I think it's a little too soft today to crimp, and I'm a lousy crimper. So what we're going to do instead, Mel, can you get me a fork from that drawer?
Oh, you just cut the edges off?
Yeah, I'm just going to trim, and you want the edges to be up around the pie. You know, at the end of the pie, I will do this and push all the edges up, because if you have any dough that's overhanging, it's just going to kind of melt when it bakes.
And then burn.
And then, well, it won't burn because you're going to have your pie on a baking sheet. Never put a fruit pie in your oven. If you value your oven at all, you know, you're going to put it on a baking sheet. And when I first started baking pies, I didn't even know that. And I had the dirtiest, blackest oven full of carbon that you could possibly imagine. But we're going to trim all this off.
Hi, Taser.
And I didn't see, have you got that fork?
I do.
We're going to do a fork edge on the crust. Oh man, it's crumbling. It's very moist. But, Taser, behave yourself. All right, it's going better now. I got a little feel for it. If you just take the fork and kind of draw it toward the edge.
Looks good.
Summertime is a whole different ball game from making a pie in the winter. Now, like I said, if you have any dough hanging over the edge, you know, try and trim it off. Get it off with your fingers
Why?
because it'll melt. It's a very soft pastry, and it'll just wind up in a puddle at the bottom of the pie. So
Is this where the sugar comes in?
we're gonna do an egg wash, and then brush the turbinado sugar on it.
This is wet dough.
Yes, wet dough, and it's
Wet dough.
soft dough because the house is warm. But
What are you gonna make?
it rolled
Look at
out
this
like
baker.
a trooper for me.
Get this. Look at this baker.
Well, he's gonna try and get a little something for himself, a little something, something.
A little cookie.
Boy, that dough is so
Yeah.
wet.
We're gonna put the dough, or the pie rather, on the baking sheet, and I need an egg.
It is wet, isn't it?
Yeah. Unbelievably wet.
Do it. Toss it in the air like a pizza. When the moon hits your eye, you feel like a pizza.
Still as moist as it was, that dough rolled out for me like a Cadillac.
It did roll good.
It did.
It's never failed. Foolproof.
Okay, there
Now,
you
if you
have.
can get it into a pie dish,
Beautiful.
okay,
Wait, what are you doing?
it's one egg
Yeah.
and about that much water.
How much was
Okay.
that?
Water?
Yep, a little bit of water.
What does that do?
Thins it out so that you can brush it. And you're just going to go like this, like you would be making scrambled eggs. That's probably enough. And then you're going to take your pastry brush
Wipe it on them.
and you're going to go down each little strip. It doesn't have to be exact. It'll kind of find its own way. And around the rim.
What does this do?
This kind of gives it a nice brown glaze on the outside, as otherwise the dough will look kind of white and pasty.
Yeah.
This makes it look appetizing. I do this to all pies.
All of them?
All pies.
Latticed or not?
Yep. It just is a nicer look. And where's my sugar?
Oh, right here.
Yep. Ooh,
There's some
Sure,
sugar.
I
no. My special sugar.
Special sugar. This is special.
Special, just
Okay.
like me.
Now, just go up and down the up and down the strips.
Looks good. I like it.
Okay. A little more. Pie is ready to go in. And I have the shelf in the middle of the oven. Okay. And this, you don't want to burn your hands on the sides of the oven, but I think a cookie sheet helps stabilize it and make it easier to get it in there. We're gonna leave it in there for 25 minutes now. That's my timer. And then after 25 minutes, we'll open and take a peek and see how the dough is doing. And if it looks like it's getting too brown, I'll slide in a piece of aluminum foil over the top of the pie. One time, at the end of 25 minutes, we have to take that 425 oven, turn the oven off and reset it, and set it for 375. One time I did not do that, and I baked the whole pie at 425.
What happened?
It got very brown.
Very brown.
Very brown, but it was still edible.
It was good still?
It was
All right, so
still
425 for 25 minutes, and then 375 for how long?
50 to 55.
50 to 55.
Yep.
50 to 55.
All right.
So
There you have it.
there it is.